Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. Man, the leaks just keep coming. There's been some new audio files discovered on the PTR that show what seem to be a brand new game mode for the upcoming Overwatch anniversary event. So earlier today, I made a video showing off all of the encrypted stuff that was data mined from the PTR. I'll put a link on screen so you can go and check that out if you want as well, and I'll put a link down below too. So what I'm going to show you in this video is in addition to all that, because in that other video it was all encrypted. However, it did give us 100% confirmation that there is going to be a new event, and it's almost certainly going to be the Overwatch anniversary, which is in 3 weeks. So the stuff in this video is actually going to be all of the audio files that were not encrypted. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of this cool new stuff as soon as it happens. So what I'm going to do for you right now is I'm just going to play a bunch of the audio files. There's actually a ton of them. Like, every single character has a whole bunch of new audio files talking about some sort of new objective thing. Well, let me just play the audio files for you so you can kind of hear it for yourself.
Focus fire on the objective. Escorting the objective.
We have damaged the objective. Destroy the objective. We must kill the target. This is my position.
Objective's dead. Hardly broke a sweat.
Objective's dead. What's next? I'm situated over here.
Moving the objective to its destination.
The objective's almost destroyed. Is anyone else concerned about that? The objective's getting hit. Someone's not doing their job.
Move out with the objective.
So there's a ton of those audio files for every single character. They all have, destroy the objective, protect the objective, that sort of thing. Now, there's nothing in the game right now where you have to actually go and destroy something. So this is a really good indicator that there's a new game mode coming. So there's a couple of different ways that they could do this. The first and most obvious is that they could have some large object on the map that one team has to defend and then the other team has to destroy. The problem with that, though, is any character that can do a lot of damage at long range would be way, way too powerful. So characters like Widowmaker, Hanzo, Pharah, or really any character that has a projectile-based weapon, because projectile weapons in Overwatch do not suffer from fall-off damage. So if you have a Soldier 76 who's shooting at something from really far away, each bullet is going to do a tiny amount of damage because it's so far away and because he's a hit scan character. But someone like Genji can just throw stars all day, all night, forever, and every single one of them will do maximum damage. So I don't think there's really ever going to be like this big object on the map that you have to destroy. Instead, it would probably be a smaller object that would be inside of a room. You would have to actually go in there in order to destroy it, so that way you can't just, sit on the other side of the map with Widow and Pharah and just shoot at it all day long. Other possibilities could be a little bit more like Capture the Flag or King of the Hill, where you don't have one team attacking and one team defending. Both teams are kind of doing both of the same thing. So if it was a Capture the Flag, well, you could both have an object that you have to protect on your own base, and then you have to go to the other base to destroy theirs. Or if it's like King of the Hill, maybe there's just one in the middle, and you both have to try to do as much damage to it as you possibly can. Another possibility could be a map with kind of like an auto self-moving payload. And I know a lot of you guys are probably like, yes, self-moving payload. That way you don't have to deal with dumb teammates that refuse to get near the payload. What I'm talking about here would be where the attackers automatically launch like little bomb carts or something like that, right? And they slowly follow a path and they go over to where the defender base is. And then once they get there, they basically blow up and they do a certain amount of damage or something. And after you get a certain number of them to the enemy base, you win or you open it up or something like that. You know what I mean? And then the defenders, they have to like shoot and destroy the little bombs as they're coming their way. So that could be a possibility. So whatever this new map type happens to be, I'm at least glad that they're willing to add new game modes. I personally would like to see more payload variations. Back in Team Fortress 2, there was some really awesome payload maps where both teams had to like kind of race the payload, and sometimes they would just go from one end to the other, but other times they would crisscross their paths and stuff, and they had to go up ramps and hills and elevators and all sorts of cool stuff. I mean, there's so many possibilities with the payload maps. It could just get way more interesting. But anyways, guys, what do you think about all this? What do you think the new map type is going to be? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord server where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is in the description. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, thanks to all my Patreon supporters for help making this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting, click the link on screen or down below.